Okay. All right. Okay, so Tashi Delek, everybody. And so tonight we are here for loving kindness meditation, or sometimes we call it love and compassion meditation. And as you know, there are many different methods, techniques on practicing love and compassion meditation. And so we will just tonight use one simple meditation technique. And just as a reminder, in Tibetan tradition, when we say love and compassion, the Tibetan words for love is champa. And it has a very interesting meaning, literal meaning, because champa means it is like soft. So cham means soft. And also it has another meaning, gentleness. So from that meaning, we can actually understand a little bit when we actually feel love, then there is one feeling that is very soft and gentle. So that is the literal meaning of champa in Tibetan, which means love. And then compassion also has a literal meaning. In Tibetan, we call nying je. So it is kind of like a nying meaning heart. Nying means heart. And je means the main, the essence, or there are many different meanings for the je. So here, what it means is it is actually the main essence of the heart. So which is kind of like the heart core quality of our being. So that is the meaning. And then just kind of in the love and compassion meditation, we actually tap into this soft, gentle, and the core essence of our being. So you just we tap into it. So sometime, kind of like in Tibetan tradition, we also say that we are not putting any effort to generate love and compassion, because love and compassion is actually our natural quality. So it is just we are actually born with it. We are born with the compassion. We are born with the love. So only thing is just we need to actually tap into it, and then we allow. So allow our love and compassion to actually expand or extend, by giving space. So it's a love and compassion is already in us, that we don't allow our love and compassion to extend or to grow because we are not giving enough space. Because when there is no space, then just kind of like the love and compassion, even though we already have it, then just kind of like we don't feel it. We don't feel that. So that is why one thing that we need to understand on this love and compassion meditation is like we really need to give space. So we need to open our mind, sort of like we need to get into that spaciousness, the spaciousness experience. And once we actually open our mind, open our heart, and then just kind of like we give some space for our love and compassion, then just kind of like it will sort of like expand and it will grow and, just kind of like that. So in this meditation also, there are out of many different techniques. So tonight I'm going to use this technique on first kind of like we get ready physically. So physically ready means sort of like we have to sit in a very comfortable meditation kind of position or posture. And then physically, when we starting to settle, then sort of like we bring that kind of the relaxation. Okay, so relaxation. So there's a general basic method of bringing relaxation on our body by scanning the body from the toe. Sort of like we scan from the toe, and then we kind of gradually go up, and then just kind of relaxing everything. And then from there, we actually go more into sort of like relaxing our body by kind of like paying attention, sort of like bringing our attention on our breath. So we use like a breath, our breathing also to calm ourselves down. And so once we actually get into that sort of like a relaxation zone physically, and then just sort of like we also let ourselves emotionally relax and mentally relax. So those are kind of like preparation. So once we actually settle our body, settle our emotion, settle our mind, and then it's just kind of like this spaciousness experience will come spontaneously. So it's just kind of, we are already sort of like in that spacious experience. And in there, sort of like it will make us easier to tap into our like a basic quality of love and compassion. And then this technique that we are going to use is kind of like we actually visualize. So we apply this visualization meditation by sort of like whatever the love and compassion that you are actually feeling and experiencing in the form of very soft light at your heart level. So it's just kind of slowly, sort of like that light slowly expanding, and then feeling your whole body, feeling your whole emotion, feeling your whole mind. It's sort of like that is the practice of self-love and self-compassion, sort of like bringing sort of like a lot of loving kindness kind of energy into yourself. And then slowly sort of like soft, sort of like a luminous light, that is actually our love and compassion. And then just kind of like we can expand it towards others, towards others. And then there are like so many different detailed meditation, but in this short period of time, we cannot actually go into so much detailness. So we will just kind of like practice is generally, okay? So if you want to do that in your sort of like leisure time, then there are some recommendations, sort of like we bringing the the image of the person or the being that who we really care and love, so that's kind of like And then, because it is more easier first to kind of experience love and compassion to the people who we like, right? The being who we like. And then next one, just kind of like going into the strangers, the people we kind of don't know exactly, but then within the stranger, there's like so many sentient beings throughout the universe, right? And then the last one, just kind of like which is a little bit difficult to bring the image of the being or the person that we don't like. And then kind of like sending light, sort of like expanding this light toward those beings, and then practicing forgiveness and letting go. And this kind of like a detail, like a love and compassion meditations are also in many techniques. But I think if we keep going on that kind of like practice, then it will take a very long. So I'm just kind of giving you option if you want to kind of do that when we are like a little bit in the silent, sort of like I will let you, expand that light towards the all sentient being. That time you can also gradually do like that, or you can just kind of generally, maybe general will be kind of much more easier. And then just kind of like we come back into the feeling of that experience, and then we kind of complete or conclude our meditation. So that is just the overview of what we are going to practice during this love and compassion meditation. So with that understanding, let us begin to go into this love and compassion meditation. And I will use this singing bowl sound. So with this sound, let us go into the meditation. You can gently close your eyes or keep them slightly open, gazing down towards your nose. Keep your back straight without being rigid. Bring in your chin just slightly. That will help you to create the feelings that the crown of your head is gently rising upward towards the sky. Your shoulders held in a strong poise without any tightness or tension. Your lips are slightly touched. You can put a little smile on your face. Rest your arms on your knees or on your lap. Your legs are crossed or totally resting them on the ground. Let yourself be very comfortable in this meditation posture. Now let us begin to relax each and every part of body by scanning through starting from our toes. Let go of any tension in your toes. Your whole feet relax. Relax around your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees areas. Relax your thighs. Everything below your waist, relax. Relax your lower back. Relax your navel and stomach area. Relax your chest area. And your whole arms relax. Relax your shoulders and upper back area. Relax your throat area. And relax your neck. Let your head rest comfortably on your neck. Let go of any tension in your face. And relax around your eyes. Your forehead and your crown also relax. Now your entire body is relaxed. And let yourself feel this relaxation all around your body. If you notice any tightness or tension in any parts of your body, then slowly and gently breathe into that area and relaxing a little with each exhalations. Now bring your attention on your breathing. And just be aware of the rise and fall of your stomach on each inhalations and exhalations. Just keep breathing and be aware of your breathing. And allow yourself to enjoy each breath that you are taking in. Notice your body expanding and contracting with your inhalations and exhalations. And let your breathing be normal. And let yourself feel more relaxed and refreshed. Now let us begin to bring this relaxation into our feelings and emotions. Just acknowledge whatever you are feeling right here, right now, whether it is pleasant, unpleasant, or in between. Just witness them, be aware of them without reacting over them. Just allow your all feelings and emotions settle. And notice there are thoughts behind those emotions. Just let any thought arise. Let go of any judgmental towards them. Just watch, observe, and witness them. Your mind is like a sky, and all the thoughts that arises are like the clouds, and let them flow easily and naturally. And let yourself experience this spaciousness nature of your own mind. Allow yourself to feel this openness nature of your own mind. As your mind is open, now slowly and gently let your heart be open. And allow yourself to tap into that natural love and compassion. Very soft and gentle feelings towards yourself. Now let us visualize and imagine that pure love in the form of soft light at your heart level. Very luminous, very soft, very gentle. And let that soft light of love and compassion grow and expand. It expand and fill our whole body with that light. And gradually you let that love and compassion, soft light expand outside of yourself. And let it expand and expand towards other beings. As this light of love touches other beings, it brings more peace and happiness into their beings. And let this love and compassion light expand throughout the universe, spreading it equally towards all beings. And let yourself remain in that experience of infinite flowing of light for a while. Now slowly and gently bring that light back into your heart level. Now or in a few moments from now, when you hear the bell ring, please feel free to open your eyes. Now bring your hands together And let's do this prayer with the mantra. So there is a love and compassion mantra, which is called the Om Mani Padme Hum. So while we are reciting this mantra, and just keep sending the good wishes and prayer for the happiness of all the sentient beings, including yourself, and sending this prayer, may all sentient beings have a strength to deal or overcome their struggles, and may all sentient beings be happy. That kind of prayer you just keep sending, and then at the same time we will recite this mantra together. So mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay, so I will start the mantra and you can recite the mantra together. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Okay, so this is our short meditation on love and compassion. And love and compassion is the strength, because not only in a spiritual sense, also in our day-to-day mundane life, when we actually allow our love and compassion to actually surface, it will bring a lot of strength. And sometimes we have a kind of like through our some, what do you call, difficult experience in our life, what we tend to do is we tend to close. And sometimes we have a sort of like a misunderstanding or wrong notion that love and compassion is a weakness, but actually it is the opposite. Just kind of like in our life, it is kind of love and compassion is the, what do you call, main source of our survival. It's kind of like His Holiness the Dalai Lama always says that, right? Like, we actually survive because we have love and compassion. And he gave an example for the, like when the children were born, because, we are actually kind of nourished by mother's love, right? So that's kind of like he give always example. That is nothing to do with the religion. It is just like no matter whatever belief you are believing, it's just kind of like naturally, we are nourished. So it is just kind of like it is the strength. So the more love and compassion we actually allow to experience and feel, the stronger actually we become. And the more stronger we become, then what happens is we have a strength to actually to deal with the difficulties, the struggles. So that is why bringing this love and compassion energy into our day-to-day life is very beneficial. So this meditation is just a one little sample. But just kind of this is how you practice, and then when you have some leisure time at your home, or it just kind of, you don't need a very long time. Just if you kind of have a few minutes, like 2-3 minutes, then just kind of time to time, just kind of you remember that I am loving, compassionate, sort of naturally. So it is kind of we connect more being sort of natural when we actually become more and more loving, compassionate. So this loving, compassionate is not always about towards the others. First you have to kind of practice love and compassion to yourself. So once you actually have a love and compassion or caring towards yourself, then you can actually kind of give love and compassion and caring towards other. So sometimes we kind of we ignore ourselves, and then just trying to be a loving, compassionate to others. Then it is kind of it will be difficult to practice love and compassion. So that is just I learned something from my practice, so I'm just kind of sharing this. All right? Okay? So thank you all very much, and have a very compassionate, loving rest of the evening. Okay? Thank you.